Happy Tuesday. Melissa here in Thomasville, Georgia at the Fuzzy Goat on my favorite day, Tuesday, when I get to share my projects with you and maybe some new product. And yes, I do have some new product. Sorry, we're sliding down again. I had a great weekend. My daughter, my oldest, came and surprised me. She came home for the weekend and surprised me, and it just really threw me. So we just had a really good weekend of just hanging out and laughing and knitting. I knitted, she didn't knit, but so it was a really nice weekend. So I do want to show you some. We do have a couple pop-ups going on right now. Dye Mad yarn and a DK and fingering. I don't have any to show you, but we do also have an Atenti pop-up, which several bags. I thought I would show you my favorite, which I think is going to go on a must-have list for a Christmas gift for me. Has a lot of great pockets all around the outside here. The thing I like about it most is if you can, oh, Deborah, hello, I'm here. Deborah is texting, and I'm seeing it on Cadence's phone. Where are you, Melissa? I'm sorry, I was running a little late. And Harriet's watching, and Liz, hello, hello. Hey, Deborah, I just saw your text flash across Cadence's phone, so I am here. Sorry, I was late. But this is probably one of my favorite Atenti bags, and it's called the Tall Caddy, and the print is Wildflower. So I love it. It is embroidered. It's not printed. And it also holds a sweater project. And Jane's watching. Hello, Jane. So yes, this I think is going to be going home with me. One very similar to this one. So because I find I have a lot of bags, but not all of them can hold the whole project, a whole sweater project. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. Cadence also told me to talk about one of my favorite Christmas things we have in the shop. We have a lot of fun Christmas things, but for some reason, I am just in love with these dryer balls. I just think they're the cutest things in the world. That one has Christmas tree, Christmas lights. I actually gave this as a gift to somebody, and she's like, oh, I might just use it as a decoration. She was going to try to hook like an ornament. And then, of course, we have Rudolph here. So cute. Then we also have these fun kits in. I don't know if Cadence has showed them or not. This is an earth kit to make this stocking. It comes with the pattern, or at least a code to the pattern. And it is 2 skeins. So you get the white skein, and then this stripe is their Christmas yarn, and it does all the striping for you. So I just think this is so, so cool. Yeah. And, you know, we have those, the books, the dictionary, the pattern dictionary. Lynn's watching. Thank you, Lynn. That you can do different patterns. So you could actually pick a different color work pattern if you wanted to out of that book, and do it here as opposed to that if you wanted to. Anyway, so I thought that was really fun. This is called the Baba Noel stocking. Again, it's a worsted weight from Earth using their unique worsted, which is the striping. So check those out. That's on the website too. Then we had some fun bags come in from Ori. We have them in, looks like 4 colors. Cadence is working on putting them up right now. They are, what are we calling these? Okay, I can't even tell. Medium, avocado. I can't tell what we're calling these. Oh, I guess that's it. Anyway, it kind of looks like what I might use for a gym bag or a tennis bag, but it actually is for knitting. There's a great zipper here on the end, right? You can put your purse stuff in there. There's another great zipper on the other end that's kind of tucked in, okay? And then inside, got these great zippers. Oops, got that tag caught in there. Another more great zippers in here, right? Separate things. Anyway, it's a great size bag. Great size. This is an avocado color. We have it, and I believe it's called the burnt orange. I don't know if y'all can tell, you're sliding down. Burnt orange and the candy color. And, oh, is this just blue or petrol? I can't tell. I can't tell what color this one is, but it's kind of like a blue color. Anyway, so those, she's working on putting those up right now. Barrel bags. That's what I was missing. Barrel bag. All right, moving you guys up again. As you can see, I finished my Pacific Grove top. Love it. I haven't blocked it, but I think now that I'm wearing it today, I will probably block it. I probably will spray block this. I just want this to settle down a little bit in the ribbing here, as well as the sleeve, but I don't really want this to settle down. So I want it to be kind of like that. So I probably won't spray this at all. But this part, I think I will. I didn't go as long as they did. And I kind of do like my sweaters to hit right there. We had this weekend, we had our class, a color class. I forget what all we called it, but where somebody came in to talk to you about colors, about what season you are. And she also talked, I guess, when you do her session with her, she talks about your like body styles and types and things you should be wearing. And she said, if you're hippie, you want your tops to cut right above the curve. So I think I'm doing okay with that. That's why I do mine shorter. I do have a shorter, I'm not very tall, but my torso in relation to my legs is tall. And my husband is reminding me, yes, I did finish 2 sweaters. I did finish the Ballentine, which I didn't bring today. And I'll probably wear it next week if it gets cooler, hopefully. It is cotton, but it's long sleeve, so I didn't wear it today. And I probably won't block that one either. I'll wear it and decide. But this one, now that I'm wearing it, I do want to block. So I showed you the new things. And then I'm going to talk about my projects, okay? So I'm wearing the Pacific Grove top. I did mind off the Ballentine. So of course, you need to cast on a new project. But with that being said, I do have a couple classes coming up. So let me talk about, I think I might have already talked to you about them. But one of them is this lovely blueberry vodka lemonade by Thea Coleman Baby Cocktails. I'm trying to get another picture. This is a good picture. I love the raglan detail that she's got going on here. I also love the split seam. I will be doing mine a little bit longer than that, likely. Love the sleeves too. The pattern is 3/4 length sleeves, which is always nice. She does talk in here about gauge and changing up. It is a fingering weight, but she says, if you like the fabric with the sport, or what was my husband saying? What were you? I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, that as long as you like the fabric and you get gauge, whatever she says it. You can play with the density of your fabric by using either a fingering, DK, or sport that knits up to pattern gauge, or combined a fingering, with a suri or a mohair. Would be really fun. She likes it best with a heather, a tweed, a solid, or a subtly variegated colorway, and maybe even a speckle. So anyway, there's a lot of options with it. You could even stripe it if you wanted to, right? Do a fade. I think a fade would be really pretty with it. So let me show you. I did do my cast on. If I can remember where I put it. I did the cast on this weekend. No, that's not it. That's not it. I think this is it. This is it. And literally that's all I did. Cadence, I think, also has casted on hers. I think I showed you this color too. But this is what I'm going to do it in. I did have to, I've just got the ribbing. It's a wider neck. I don't know, maybe similar to this one. I should actually check that. I should check the schematics for this sweater versus that one. I'm getting ready to do German short rows. So I've got my little markers in there to tell me where the sleeves are, the raglan, and the front and the back. And I plan to do German short rows with it. The pattern calls for wrap and turn, but I'm going to do German short rows. This will be a class. I think this one is, I'm getting it confused. This one starts in January. So I just want to get ahead of the curve and get things started on that. So that's going to be a fun one to do. Then we also are doing this class. We'll start in December. This is also a baby cocktail sweater. This is a vest. This is doing a worsted weight. which I thought would be really fun for this time of the year and for where we live. It's a vest that can also, the way she shapes the shoulder, there's a slight little cap there so you can wear it sleeveless, you know, or with a short sleeve, which would be very feasible here in the winter. And there's just a lot going on. So who doesn't love a cable there? So that I did my gauge swatch. So I did cast on one project, but I did gauge swatches for 3, and haven't cast them on yet. Let's see, is this right? No, this is it. This is, yes, I'm going to use this green. I might have showed you last week. I'm going to use this green. So I was going to tell you about the blueberry vodka lemonade. I did go down a needle size. Slightly, I didn't want to go down. I like the fabric of it, so I didn't want to go down anymore. I was a little off on my gauge by 1 stitch. So I made a size bigger than I normally would, or that I would be a little leery of, because I think it would have 5 inches of ease, is what she recommends, but I'm more comfortable like with 4 or less for me. But since my stitches are a little smaller, if I got gauge, it would be a 45-inch circumference of the finished garment. But since mine's a little smaller, it'd probably be a little less than that. So that's why I went with that side. I was actually considering going with the 42, but that's, I think, a little too little ease for what I would like for that sweater. Anyway, so this is my gauge swatch in the round. Some of you ask about that sometimes. This is how I do it. There's Patty Lyons has a great way to do her gauge swatch where you don't have these in the back. But I tell you, it doesn't work with the way I knit. So the way she has you do it is you pull your working yarn like this, right? Okay. And then you start here. So all your dangly yarns is at an end. So you're not pulling from the ball. This is not good. It's hard to explain. You're going to pull from some excess yarn that you pull from the ball. So this would be what I would be knitting with, not closer to the ball, if that makes sense. But it doesn't work with the way I knit because I like to knit around my neck. Can't do it that way and pull from the waist pull that I have of yarn. So then I would have to have the yarn in my left hand, which I can do, but that's not how I normally knit. So my thought is that would actually affect my gauge, right? It wouldn't be a true representation of how I knit. So this is how I do my in the round. This is Sentimental color from Knitwise. Lovely. It's her woolly worsted, which we just kind of got in. So anyhow, this is, I'll probably pull that out tonight. It's on a 7. That is lovely. You should go really fast. I showed my daughter the 3 projects that I could cast on after I finish these. And she said, well, that one, maybe you should do that one because it's going to take you longer. It's got sleeves. I love her thought process on how she got to that, how she helped me pick that out. Anyway, so this one is called Dolcetto, I'm not sure. It's Dolcetto, crew neck. But she actually, in this pattern, you can also do a V-neck. Our class is going to be on the crew. If you download this pattern, there are 25 pages because she has one for the V-neck. It's all in one download. So I would suggest that you go to which one you want to do and just print those pages so you don't have all those pages printed. So, okay, I showed you that. What else do I want to show you? Oh, I did pick up my sister's scarf and just worked a little bit. I think I've decided why. It's a very neutral color, which is lovely. I'm sure she'll get a lot of use out of it, but it's not one that I want to pick up because talking about our colors this weekend, I like my more bright, vibrant colors. So this one, that's why I'm not finishing it, because I'll tell you what I am working on. Anyway, this is called Lataa Lace, and it's a fingering. It's a silk yarn that I'm using. It's Knitwise, and it's going to be really nice. And I'm, like I said, sure she's going to use it a lot. Just got to finish it, right? Maybe it'll be a Thanksgiving. I don't know. Just need to do it. Just do it for 2 hours and see how far I get. And then I'll be like this, right? Almost done with it, and I'll just want to finish it. Okay. So what I'm laughing at is this one, I'll probably finish this one first, is the, I don't have my notes with me today. oh, what is this one called? Something Soulless, Seeking Solce. Got it. Got it. And this is so fun. It's a DK using these lovely deep colors that I like. And you need the pattern sitting close to you, but it's not one of those you have to look at every stitch. This is just a garter stitch, right? Clearly, and every 2 rows you switch your yarn. There's just a few repeats of a cable going on here, and this is also a garter. So really fun. Might even do a second one when I flip the yarns, because if you get 2 DK skeins, you actually can make 2 of them by flip-flopping them. So this has been really fun. So I'm Seeking Solce. That's right. All right, so I got that one. So it's for my sister too, and she might get that one before I give her birthday one. And oh, then this is the one I wanted to show you. I think I might have shown you this last week. The little man vest, so cute. Okay. I did do my gauge swatch on this too. Okay, little man vest. All right, so cute. My nephew's going to be, oh, he's just going to be 2. Okay, so I'm using this yarn. I did do my gauge swatch. I guess I pulled it out. Isn't that funny? So I realized my nephew told me that this is one of my nephew's favorite colors. And so now in turn, he is my great nephew's favorite color. So that's what I'm going to make the vest out of. Hopefully, I will probably cast that on this week too. My daughter thought, well, that'll be really fast. And I thought, yeah, you're right. But maybe I should work on something that won't be so fast. So cute. All right, so that's that. What else do I have to show you? Oh, I did work on this too some. This is the, I've just finished this game. I just realized. Okay. This is the Evendoon Cardigan by Katie, her name just left me. Davies, there we go. Tried this on and definitely have a few more inches to go, but love the way it's coming. I'm using the Cocoon from Uncommon Thread. It is lovely silk wool blend. So yeah. And of course I'm using my balm on my hands when I knit. Well, all of them I'm trying to, but it really makes your project smell really good while you're working on them. All right, so Evendoon. Then I'm having fun chipping away at the good old Holiday Influx. So what I need to do, and maybe I'll do this tonight, is somebody's like, oh, what do you do with all those ends in there? And I'll probably trim them up. I don't really know that I will weave them in. That's where I for the lights, the color works. I might try to do it a little bit, but might just have to hang there. Anyway, so this is it. I think she calls, which I thought was a lot, 13 inches before you even start the Christmas trees, and that's not happening. I think the Christmas tree is an inch. I think I figured it out, 1.5 inches, and then because it's 10 rows maybe. I think that's how I figured it out, by how many rows are in the chart based on my gauge, so I could figure out how much. And then she has me do like another 1.5 inches for the ribbing. So that would be really long for me. So I need to try this on and do my calculations, right? How much further I need to go before I start the Christmas tree and then the ribbing. You can always adjust the ribbing, right? If it's not long enough, I could do more ribbing. But yeah, so this is the Christmas tree. Oh, and we got new theme packs in, which I forgot to grab. But yeah, okay. But we talked about using the Fa La La theme pack for this. We got more in. And I'm thinking I actually might have picked a new colorway too. So she's going to grab those to show you. This is the fingering pattern. And yeah, I'm going to try it on tonight. I'm hoping maybe a couple more inches that I'll do in the body before I start thinking about the, hi Amy and Sue, thank you for watching, before I start the Christmas tree. And let's see, here it is, the Fa La 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 La. So you could use that for your lights, which would be super fun. Super fun. Sorry, that's noisy. Then we got the Grand. Isn't she grand? I love this colorway too. Oh, the LYS Lover. You can use any of these for your Christmas lights, actually. On the Vine. This one's pretty popular. And Treat Street. Crinkly, crinkly. So those are fun, super fun. All right, so I showed you this. Yep. All right. All right. Put that back in there. And then having a lot of fun with my ranunculuses. So these will make 6 that I have made, which is crazy to think about. We have a class starting this weekend. I am doing 2 right now. I decided to, this is actually really pretty because I put it on a longer needle so you can really see what's happening here. I am using Mitchell Wool DK for this ranunculus. This is going to be for a friend. I am not, they're actually pretty close, both ranunculuses where I am. Not far off from doing the separating the sleeves, or to the point in which I need to determine which size I'm going to make and then separating the sleeves. So that's kind of exciting. Can you see that little lace down there? I think you guys can, yeah. It's just such a fun pattern. Okay, so that's the DK one I'm doing. Almost done with my skein. Just makes me really happy. And then this is the one for me because I love red, and we decided that I could wear this red this weekend. And I'm a little further along. Yeah, you can see I'm a little, so there's that lace pattern. So I'm a little further along down here. And there's a little more design going on. A little more, that's a little subtle, a little more subtle. And this one I'm using knitwise, her Jolly red and the Boucle held together. I'm a big fan if you do a ranunculus, holding these together for a ranunculus, because it just, I don't know, it's just fun. Makes it fun. And you know, it is on a 10 needle, the ranunculus, so that way when you're holding 2 together, it's not super lacy. Sue is asking what yarn I use for this sweater. I did use the Blue Sky Skyland, I think it's called. It's wool, I can't remember, silk and alpaca, I want to say. It's a lovely yarn, a real pretty stitch definition. So those are my ranunculuses. So there you go. We're getting revved up for the holidays, and we've got our red Saturday, red envelope, and then if you order online, Cadence, right? Yep. You get a chance of a golden ticket. And so $50, everybody gets a Swedish dishcloth. $50 online or in the store, you get a Swedish dishcloth. So November's really fun for us for doing the red envelopes. We have a lot of fun with that. So come check us out. I think that's all I have for you. I look forward to catching up next week with some more updates, and maybe, I will be wearing a new sweater because it's already done. And let us know if we can help you. You can text us, call us, or email us. And do check us out online. I've been adding new patterns up there too for yarn, so make sure you check those out, fuzzygoatyarns.com. All right, have a great week. Bye.